Yeah, sure. It's down there somewhere. Hi, it's currently Saturday afternoon. Nick and I arrived at my family's farm property on Thursday afternoon, so it's actually been a couple of days since we got here. And Nick has actually just left about an hour ago to go back home. Nick is running a 5K in a completely different part of the province tomorrow morning, so he had to go home and prepare for that. And then he also works this week too. It's a long weekend, but he's working Tuesday through Friday, so he has to be at home for that. And then he's coming back up on Friday afternoon this coming week, and we're going to be here for the weekend. And then I'm just staying here for the full week because I didn't have any particular reason to be at home, and I figured it saves me like 5 hours in the car. Plus, being up here kind of gives me an excuse to, I don't know, not necessarily be lazy, but gives me a bit of a break from just the usual daily life and work and whatever. So we arrived on Thursday in the evening and we just kind of hung out here. And then yesterday we went up to Clear Lake. My family's property is just outside of the border of Riding Mountain National Park. So it was just a drive up number 19 highway to get to the park, and we hung out there for the day. I ran into a friend of mine and her family, so we chatted with them for a couple minutes and we walked around and went into some shops, had some gelati. I got heat stroke or heat exhaustion or something, which is not entirely unusual for me. I don't handle heat very well, so I wasn't feeling great after that. But all in all, it was a good time. Yeah, the heat thankfully has dissipated, and this week should be more in like the low 20s for highs, so it should be a little more comfortable. The farm property that I'm currently at is actually owned by my cousin, but my parents spend a lot of time out here. My cousin actually lives in a different province, so he's not here very often. So my parents actually use this as the base of operations for their apiary. So they have the bees here and the processing for their honey and beeswax. So my parents just kind of use the house to live out of when they're up here, but they also have a camper trailer, so that's where I'm staying. I'm currently in the house, but I'm sure I will record some in the camper as well, so you'll see that eventually. It's interesting being out in the country. There's a lot more wildlife than I'm used to, though really in the city we do have quite a bit. We have deer in our yard all the time, and we did actually see a fox the other day. But here, my dad actually has a fox that hangs around a lot. He will trap rodents around the property and he'll leave them out for this fox to come and eat. So she kind of just hangs around the yard sometimes. And my parents have named her Jamie, which I think is kind of funny. But anyway, so I'm hoping I will see her at some point. My dad sends me pictures every once in a while of her, but I would like to be able to actually see her in real life. So if I see her, I will record some video and hopefully include that. There's also, as you will have already seen, wild turkeys that hang around the property too. They seem to just kind of wander around all the time. So that's kind of fun. I think that's it for now. I'm planning on just kind of taking it easy this week, just really chill, just kind of hang out and do some reading and some writing and some editing. Yeah, just kind of chill. And then, on Thursday, I am gonna go into Brandon with my mom, which I think is about an hour and a half drive. It's not super far away. So that's kind of the only exciting thing that I have planned for this week. And Brandon is not that exciting, so it should be a pretty relaxing week. And then on Saturday next week, my parents are hosting a family reunion. So I think there's gonna be, what was it, 20, upwards of 25 people, I think. So that might be a little bit hectic because I'm not, even with family, I'm not great with crowds. So I might retreat after a little while. Both Nick and I are introverts. So we kind of reach our limit and then go and hide somewhere. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's it for now. I will check in again later. Also, just as a side note, my mom mentioned yesterday that she had found a bunch of old records, so I went digging through those and I pulled some out, and she has a record player here. So I was just listening to the Carpenters, and there's also like Fleetwood Mac and Carole King and some other fun stuff. So that is what I'm planning on doing this afternoon. Hi, please excuse the crazy hair. I just washed it, so it's all curly. So today was a pretty lazy day. I woke up to rain this morning, and it was quite cold. It got really cold last night. This morning I went out for breakfast with my parents. There's a small local golf course and the clubhouse there has a little restaurant in it, so we just did that for breakfast. And then it continued to rain for the rest of the morning, so I kind of just hung out in the camper here. I finished reading Legends and Lattes, and then I just watched YouTube videos for a while. And then this afternoon I went over to the house because there's a little stronger internet connection over there to do some editing. And that's what I did for most of the afternoon. And then we had dinner and I had a shower, and now I'm back in the camper and it is about 8:30. So I'm just gonna spend the rest of the evening kind of being lazy, watch some more YouTube videos, maybe read some more. That's about it. I don't really have too much planned for tomorrow. My parents are planning on extracting honey this week. So tomorrow morning they're going to be moving all of the boxes out of the bee yard into the shed that they use to process the honey. But they're going to have to let the boxes sit for a couple days. I guess you have to regulate the humidity of the honey before you can extract it. So they're going to have to sit in the shed for a couple of days before they can actually start into that process. But I don't really have anything to do tomorrow, so probably going to be more of the same. Anyway, see what tomorrow brings.
Gradually losing.
Well, you'll bury it probably.
No, that wasn't a good spot. There we go. On a good spot.
You don't like her, eh?
A couple more here.
Turkey doesn't like it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay.
Oh.
She'll eat the last one.
Just digging the dirt out with her nose.
And that covers it up. Did you forget the last one? Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's 2 or 3,
Yeah.
you can't spin it out.
Oh,
Don't
really?
break it.
Oh, yeah.
Like we didn't get those, and you can see the honey underneath.
Oh, okay. Huh. Hi, it is Tuesday evening. It's currently raining outside. I think it's let up a little bit, but you can still kind of hear pitter patter every once in a while. Yesterday, I didn't get up to too much. I was actually pretty lazy. I was just doing some reading, and I have a coloring book with me, so I was doing a bit of that. Just kind of catching up on YouTube videos, that kind of thing. So there wasn't too much worth filming. But then in the evening, the fox showed up, so that was pretty exciting. The rain is picking up. I don't know how much of that you'll be able to hear. It gets pretty loud in here, actually. The first night that we were here, there was a crazy thunderstorm in the middle of the night. The bed is actually in like a pop-out area of the camper, so it doesn't have as solid of a roof as the rest of the camper, so it was just crazy loud and it woke me up and I had trouble falling asleep again after that. Anyways, so today, again, I didn't do a whole lot. I'm currently working on a digital marketing course, so I did a couple sections of that course in the morning, and then this afternoon I was just working away at a couple different things, some social media stuff, and then I've been trying to get more organized. So I was researching different digital planners and not necessarily project management software, but something to kind of help me schedule my life, basically. So I ended up downloading Todoist, and so far it seems pretty good. I might eventually, I just got the free version, but I might eventually upgrade to, I forget what they call it, but they're like premium version. It's only $5 a month, so it might be worth it. It doesn't have a calendar function in the free version, and that's kind of what I want. I like to be able to see everything laid out. It does connect with Google Calendar, but I kind of want to have everything in the same place. I don't want to be going back and forth between apps all the time. So if you have any suggestions for other programs, I want something that's either free or very, very cheap, and then something that allows for adding in different tasks and categorizing things. The one thing that I really liked about Todoist was the project sections, because I wanted one for just kind of personal household type tasks, one for my cross stitch business, and then one for YouTube videos, just keeping track of my filming and editing and posting schedule. So I like that I could kind of have separate sections for all of those, but still have everything all in one. The rain is really starting to pick up now, so it might be pretty loud. So I'm gonna wrap this up quick. This evening, again, I'm just taking it easy. I think I bought some eye mask things to try out. I've noticed that my under eyes have been very puffy lately, so I wanted to try a couple of different things. So I bought 3 different ones and I keep forgetting to use them, so I'm gonna try this one out tonight. Garnier Skin Active Eye Sheet Mask Moisture Balm, if that means anything to anyone. Yeah, and I'm just gonna watch some YouTube and then go to bed. I think that's it. So, I'll see you tomorrow.
all over the yard.
Yeah.
Okay, come get this one.
I think she was pups.